Boris has come to meet Dr. Regina Kahler at the Stuttgart Archive, which holds the files on the royal house of Württemberg.
The whole family. Okay, it's here.
Aha. That looks pretty serious.
It's a file of...
Prince und Prinzessin Paul. 1816 to 1852. Hey, boy.
Could these files contain some reference to Karoline that would prove she is Prince Paul's daughter?
There's a lot of stuff about her.
Yeah. It starts with this report.
The file relates to the years 1828 to 29, when Karoline was 23 years old.
Okay. Ah, wait, okay. Karoline, hang on, something, what does that say?
Karoline of Rothenburg. She came in the month of August to Stuttgart.
Yes.
Because she wanted to talk to the King William.
So why she come to see him?
It's written here. She tells him that she's a natural daughter of Prince Paul and that she had left his house where she lived with him.
With Prince Paul?
Yeah.
So she was perfectly accepted by him as his daughter?
I think so, yeah.
Even though she was not legitimate?
Yeah, but this wasn't in Stuttgart. She lived with him in Paris.
She lived with him in Paris?
Yeah. She left him, she says, because he wants to marry her to a man she doesn't want to be married, yes. And that's why she left his house.
No kidding. Right, okay.
When she left him, she had no money, so she went to Stuttgart to her uncle, Uncle King.
Uncle King?
Uncle King
Well,
William.
he was literally her uncle. He was really her uncle. Yeah.
And to ask him for some substitution. How do you?
Some money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did she get any money?
Yes, she got it.
She did get some money.
Yeah. She got a gift from the king.
Great. What was it?
This list says it's silver that she got from him. Silver, yes.
Not the defeffel silver.
I don't know.
Maybe that was the thing that was in the chest in my childhood. This is amazing what you say here about the silver, because before I left London, my Aunt Birdie gave me a picture of the defeffel silver. Can you tell me what this says? What does this list say?
The 12 silver spoons.
12 silver spoons.
A big coffee pot.
Yeah, check. Big coffee pot.
Yeah.
We got big coffee pot.
Another little pot.
Little pot. We got little pot. Yes.
And something for the sugar, you know.
Yes. Sugar. Definitely. Well, thank you, King. Thanks to him, my grandparents went to Australia. It's a very, very thoughtful. So they didn't flog off the defeffel silver, they flogged off the Württemberg silver. So if she was the daughter of Paul, then it follows that, and who's the Paul the son of?
Of King Frederick the First.
King, okay, that's good. I like this.
The
King
father
thing.
of King William and of Prince Paul.
Okay, who is King Frederick? What do we know about him?
It's a first Württemberg king, and if you want to know more about the family of Württemberg of this time, go to Ludwigsburg. There's a big castle.
Ludwigsburg, a castle?
Yeah.
A proper one. It needs to be reclaimed. Let's go and have a look at it. I think you can check out the castle. Right, well, here we are, back at the little family place in the country, and obviously they've gone ahead to tell that I'm coming back, haven't they? They know I'm coming. We're going to be bringing the luggage later, and I guess we're going to install ourselves in the East Wing. God, look at that Schloss or what? Das ist ein Schloss.
Ludwigsburg was the ancestral home of the kings of Württemberg.
Hello!
It's now owned by the German state.
A stonking great Schloss.
Boris is being met by historian Dr. Raphael Ertz.
Hello. How do you do? Hello. Raphael, hello. Boris Johnson.
How do you do?
How are you? Great pleasure to meet you. Hello.
Great pleasure to meet you.
Raphael, I want to know about the guys who lived here, because the theory is, which we're rapidly establishing, is that my great-great-great-great-grandfather is a guy called Frederick, or was a guy called Frederick of Württemberg.
Yes, the first king,
The
Frederick
first-
I.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Who lived here? Did he?
He lived here indeed. In fact, his apartments are over here.
Wow. Posh or what?
Throne room.
Fantastic. I like it very much, yes.
At the heart of the palace lies the Gallery of Ancestors, with portraits of Boris's newfound ancestors, the dukes and kings of Württemberg.
And here we have Frederick.
This is Frederick.
Frederick I,
Fantastic.
who was behind his back actually called the potbelly regent.
He's quite a hefty guy, isn't he?
His wife, of course, who, as you know, is the mother of Prince Paul.
Yes.
And her lineage is particularly interesting. So she is, of course, you know, Augusta Caroline, Princess of Brunswick.
Oh, yeah, he rings a bell.
And the wonderful thing is her mother is...
Her mother is... Oh, look at this. Augusta Hanover. Yeah, Princess Royal of Great Britain and Ireland, 1780. No, okay, so how... Just... Hang on. Raphael, I'm completely bewildered here.
And
That's some... Who is...
And her father...
Her father is Frederick Louis Hanover, Prince of Wales, in Britain.
Well, yes, there is only one Prince of
Okay,
Wales.
okay, I just want
At
to nail
all
this down.
times,
I want to
really.
nail this down, yeah. Wales, England. I mean, Wales, Britain.
Wales, Britain. I think you want to be very
Yeah, okay,
careful
Wales,
about
Britain, yeah.
that. And his father,
This
of
is-
course...
No. So, wait a minute. King George II of Great Britain and Ireland. Okay, so we'll say, if you take this from the top here, Raphael,
Yes.
he is my great,
He's your great
grandfather.
8 times, yes.
Right. Well, there you go.
And if you-
I've sort of dimly suspected this for a long time, of course. No matter of no real.
No real surprise.
Actually, I am more than surprised. I'm stupefied actually by this.
It not only makes you a descendant of George II, you are, in fact, related to all European royal houses there are. To the Romanovs, you're related to the Swedish royal family,
Yeah.
the Dutch royal family, the Prussians, the Hohenzollerns, all of
Yes.
them.
But there's a kind of kink in the whole thing with the element of illegitimacy there.
Yes.
That's the unfortunate element
Yes,
of that.
you are a genetic relative, but not in any legal or dynastic sense.
I think we'd have to. I think because the lawyers take a very dim view nowadays of people who, discriminate against illegitimate children.
Well, I wish you luck.
No, it's a big issue.
And if you ever want to sublet any of this place, let me know.
There you go. Well, all thanks to Granny Butter. And the DeFeffels. How extraordinary. How amazing. Well, if you told me I was related to George II, I'd have thought you were absolutely crackers because, not even Granny Butter in her wildest dreams could have come up with that one. I would have been terribly proud to have been the descendant of the great, huge, fat, belligerent-looking German king. But I can't hide it from you. Even in this, European, even in our common European home, I'm particularly thrilled to find that I have some British royal ancestry as well, I guess I always thought of myself and always thought of our family as being basically a bunch of Turkish, Jewish, mixed with this weird Granny Butter, Baron de Pfeffel stuff. So I always felt a bit of a, as I say, the product of incomers, product of newcomers to Britain. So it's totally bizarre, surreal, to be told that, in fact, my great ×8 grandfather is George II. But on the other hand, don't neglect this point, that insofar as he is my great ×8 grandparent, he shares that distinction with, I calculate, no fewer than 1,023 other people. So there must be several tens of thousands, some of you could work it out, of other people who are unknowingly in the same situation as me. Basically, the whole thing's mad. The whole thing's very, very bizarre. But actually, it turns out that Granny was right. It turns out that Granny was right, and we were wrong to sneer. Of course, there are various other castles I have to capture in the course of, you know, my general hoovering up of the thrones of Europe. But I think it's a good start.